This video supplements the project Elegance with Twin, making costume jewelry with the PRECIOSA Twin. This project can be found on our web at PRECIOSA-ornela.com/projects. In this video, brought to you by PRECIOSA Ornela, we will show you several key steps in making the costume jewelry set. The first step is to make the large decorative bead. We will show you how to encase a single large round fire polish bead with PRECIOSA Twin and seed beads. Making the bead. We'll start by threading the needle with a nylon thread. A good trick here is to squeeze the end of the thread with a pair of flat-nosed pliers. It's easier that way. Good. Now the first step is to thread 24 PRECIOSA Twin beads. Still a few missing. And we have 24. Then one knot. A second knot. And a third. We then go through the hole next to the knot. And now, on the same twin bead, we go through its second hole in the opposite direction. And we start with a 12-0 seed bead. Make sure you alternate the direction of the twin beads so it looks like you have a set of teeth. Then in between each tooth, thread 12 seed beads. We have to be careful with the thread so that we don't accidentally create unwanted loops or twists and get caught up in it. Because the seed beads have a smaller diameter, they will start to curve nicely, and you can see how the sleeve for the large fire polished beads starts to form. Lightly pull to tighten, and again we go through the second hold on the twin bead. And now again into the second hole and in the opposite direction. Okay, now we hide the loose end, trying to put it through several beads, which may be hard as they already have threads in them. If you find it hard, you may want to try to use a shorter needle for this. We finish with the last 12 PRECIOSA Twin beads. It's easy, we just fill in the remaining teeth. And now we have the small sleeve. Now again we go into the second hole. And again in the space, bead by bead. Now we tighten and hold it firmly while we carefully put the fire polished bead into its sleeve. And we tighten again as much as possible while keeping a good grip on it. One hand should hold the thread and the other sews around and through the beads. Hold it tightly. We'll go through a few more beads just to be sure. We make a double knot right at the twin bead because it'll be easier to hide the knot in the larger hole. And thread through a few more beads. Having good long nails is useful here. And a simple knot to finish. Then we go through a few more beads and finally we cut the thread. Snip. Good, it's holding well, and we're done. The bead is done. We need to prepare several of these beads. And now, let's see how we make a bracelet out of these. Connecting the beads. We will now begin to connect the pieces. Take an eye pin and push it through the middle of one side of the piece made from the twin beads, then through the large round fire polished bead, and you come out through the other end of the twin bead. It's a good idea to find the hole on the large fire polished bead ahead of time, and adjust the large bead so it lies properly within the twin piece. You can do this with a thicker wire or larger needle. Now we're doing the second bead. And one more bead. We repeat the same process, push the wire through, cut so that 1 centimeter remains on the other side, and make an eye with your pliers. Now we are ready to join our beads together. Between each of our fancy beads, we place a fire polished gem. Form a nice round eye. And we've made it a little too tight, so we have to loosen it a little bit. And there you have it. Now, one more bead. Here we show you how to connect 3 larger beads, but for a bracelet we're going to need to connect more in the same way. Once we're done, we will need to add a snap, hook, and adjusting chain. So now we connect the clasp, a ring and oval on the one end of the bracelet, and on the other end we put the adjusting chain. Now follow the designer's finger. She's going to count off 15 eyelets on the chain. And snap. We cut the adjusting chain. We open the eyelet of the ring and insert both ends of the adjusting chain. And lastly, attach everything to the last bead and close it off. And we're done. We have a bracelet. This and other projects can be found on PRECIOSA-ornela.com or visit our Preciosa Ornela Facebook pages. If you like this video, share it with your friends on Facebook, via email, or on your blog. We wish you many pleasant moments with Preciosa Traditional Czech Beads. Happy beading!